Well, that can't be good. Oh. And I'm guessing they all must have heard that. If they're all skeleton, though, they should be relatively easy to bring down. And I think there may just be the one Draugr. I think at this point, the main thing we need to watch out for would be those tripwires. Oh, and whoever that is. Might be a Draugr Deathlord. Or worse, I guess. Yeah, there's the first Death Overlord we've seen. And it looks like he's going to be quite the handful. Now where, oh where? Okay, there she is. Yeah, it seems like she's always either out of the fight, or she ends up showing up just in time.
That'll teach you.
Okay, did he have anything worthwhile? Not really. Oh, but this might. A bone mold shield? I'm really not sure if we should take that or not, because it's not worth all that much. And we also don't really use shields either. So I think for now we'll leave it. And this might be our last torch, too. So we'll try not to use it all up, but at least in areas like these, I think we'll have to use it.
There are dark magics at work here. Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
Maybe. Could have sworn I heard something growl, though. Almost sounded like a dragon.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have done little beyond killing a few dragons. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed that... What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
I'm not really sure what that was. But I saw Miraak. And his dragon.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
I don't think so. It's almost like he was in another realm. And somehow reading that book took me there.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
I mean, as creepy and as odd as that was, at least we finally know what's going on here. Because we suspected for quite a while that those people were trying to resurrect him. But luckily, that just kind of solidifies it. Alright, Freya. Lead the way.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon.
So isn't that what we saw down by the coast? Could have sworn it was. So that must mean there's multiple of those that they need to complete, and then also the main temple.
The village is just ahead. Storn has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Yeah, it is indeed. Seems like a pretty cool looking village, though. And I like how it's kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and check that out. It's a big old horker.
Father! I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Miraak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storn what has happened.
Very well.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Well, thus far I've seen Miraak, and it's also pretty clear he's behind what's happening.
How do you know this?
Me and Freya, we found a book deep in his temple. And it took me somewhere. The same place where Miraak is.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, It means what I feared has come to pass. Miraak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Miraak? Are you Dragonborn?
I am. And did Miraak also claim to be Dragonborn?
That is what the stories say. You are Dragonborn as well, then. Perhaps you are connected.
What does it mean, though, if we're both Dragonborn? That's not part of another prophecy, is it?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Miraak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
I will try. But what's so important about this word of power?
Miraak is behind what is happening to our village. And so the knowledge she has gained as Dragonborn is at the heart of it. You are Dragonborn as well. You too can wield this power, perhaps to a better end.
Let's hope so. Now, compared to everyone else and, well, the entire island, you seem to know quite a bit about Miraak. Is there anything else you could tell me?
Much of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons. A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned against them, becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed.
Apparently so.
May darkness never touch you.
As to you.
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, it is awfully dark. So I think for the time being, maybe we'll try and find the inn. If there is one. And then we'll be on our way in the morning. Alright, this should be enough light for now. But as for Miraak, I'd say he does have a pretty cool backstory, with him being a dragon priest and all. Because from what I remember, all the others are dead. Or at least the ones in Skyrim. Because you end up seeing several of them throughout, I think, the majority of the main quest. And you can end up taking their masks as well. And the ones you would find on them seem to be awfully similar to that mask that Miraak was wearing. So I find that awfully neat. Oh, and check that out. Looks like a Spriggan over there, which we may want to steer clear of. Oh, damn. For a second there, I thought that bird was a dragon. Now, I gotta wonder, is there a better way up the mountain? No, apparently not. Who is this, though?
Where'd you go?
So he must have been just a bandit, even though he's only called an Argonian. I do kind of wish they would have notes on guys like this, though. So you'd at least know what drove him mad. Unless maybe Miraak was behind that, too.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Oh, wow.
Where'd you come from? Teamwork right there.
There is all sorts of danger blocking our path. I imagine this will be quite the journey, even from here on out. So I was able to find a decent way up here, although it has been pretty risky. Now I think at this point we may have to go this way. Although we could always try this cave. Oh. I mean, the other way might have been faster, but if this could potentially lead us to a castle, I would not mind that.
Oh wow, this is gorgeous.
Esmond Tyne. Wonder what he was doing in here. With what looked to be goblins? Oh, maybe there's something else. Reeklings. I'm sure there must be more of them around here, though. He couldn't have been the only one.
I'm glad you're here with me. Where'd you come from?
Oh, what were those? Spears?
That'll teach you.
I'm hoping those might be pretty fun to use. This whole area, though, reminds me a lot of the final Falmer camp we had to go through towards the end of that Dawnguard DLC.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Show yourself.
You know, these Reeklings remind me a lot of a mix between Ewoks and also Neckers from The Witcher 3. Sort of a weird comparison, but I think they've got a lot of similarities to either of those creatures.
Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Oh, that is cool.
Ran off, I suppose.
So I really doubt they're gonna go as far. But it seems like we can shoot their spears out of our bow. That's how small they are. And since I think we've run out of all our other arrows, that should come in handy. Okay, so there may be a few doors around here. We just gotta find out which is the right one. Definitely not this one. It's probably not either of these. But at the very least, they might have a decent amount of loot. He must have locked himself in here. Poor guy. Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Alright, so it looks like we've already been down in those parts. So I think at this point we just ought to keep heading up,
Who's there?
and that should get us to wherever we need to be.
And done.
Oh, wow. Wonder how he got a hold of one of those. Must have been some bandit who lost his way and wandered in here. Alright, so with those, you really gotta arc them up. We'll have to remember that. And there's yet another new creature. A bristleback.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
They're really not as easy as you'd think. I thought it would be like killing goats, but it's more like a bit of a mini bear. Now there's gotta be a way out around here somewhere, right? Am I just not seeing it anywhere? Or do we really have to go all the way back around? I would hope not, but then again, you never know. Because that sure doesn't lead anywhere. Oh, I guess there might be another way up here. Yeah, this seems to be it.
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something. Done.
Now, I feel like I remember a long time ago when they first showed the trailer for this DLC, seeing those things ride on top of the boars. So if that really was a thing, I can't wait to see it.
I knew I heard something.
But you know what? As cool as this has been so far, please tell me this is the way out. Or at least the way into the castle. Unless maybe this was the castle. And it's just been frozen over time.
I knew I heard something.
Oh no. So apparently this is the courtyard. Alright, finally. But yeah, this really was the castle. That's crazy. But I feel like I've seen that dragon's shadow circle over us a few times. So maybe we ought to hurry up and get out of here while we still can. Because I'd rather not end up getting stuck down here with him. I don't think that would be a pretty sight.